Kenya on Wednesday called for the deployment of a regional force to the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo as tensions between Kinshasa and Kigali reached new highs. President Uhuru Kenyatta, who is also the current chairman of the regional bloc, said a meeting of army commanders from member states planned for this Sunday should be used to finalize preparations for the East African Standby Force to deploy in eastern Congo. M23 rebels on Wednesday seized the border town of Bunagana and demanded new talks with Kinshasa. Congo accuses Rwanda of aiding the rebels, a charge Kigali denies. The two neighbors have traded accusations of border violations since the M23 made a comeback early this year after several years of quiet. The rebels, who are ethnic Tutsis, as Rwanda's president, have accused Congolese authorities of targeting their community for discrimination and dispossession. On Wednesday, demonstrators in Goma called on the international community to intervene. Some protesters tried to march to Congo's border with Rwanda.
Thousands of Congolese went out in the streets of Goma in eastern DRC to protest against Rwanda's backing of the M23 rebels and to show their support for the Congolese armed forces. The protest takes place a day after the government reiterated claims Kigali backed the notorious M23 rebel group. Rwanda has been attacking us for 20 years now. Today we ask for the vigilance of the population. Today we all stand up for the cause of the nation and we are behind the Congolese armed forces. Our armed forces were fighting to put the enemy out of action. Rwanda is attacking us and today we tell Kagame to stop playing with the Congolese. Our government must know that the Congolese army is infiltrated. All these infiltrators must be driven out of the army and the police. And if they succeed, then the DRC will have the strength to beat these random soldiers who are causing us so much suffering. At the moment, our country is being attacked by a neighboring country, and we are not going to accept this disorder that has lasted for so many years in our country. And if we are gathered here today, it is to show our direct or indirect support to our armed forces. The rebels resumed fighting last November and on Monday took the trading town of Bunagana. Rwanda has rejected all allegations of involvement.
Rebels in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo have seized a key border town, local activists said on Monday. And that's despite claims the day before that Congolese forces had them on the run. Bunagana is located in North Kivu province and is one of the main crossings into Uganda. On Monday, the president of a local civil society group and the vice president of a North Kivu advocacy group both said Bunagana had been taken over by fighters from the M23 group. A spokesman for North Kivu's military government said he did not yet have any information and was on his way into the field. Bunagana was an M23 stronghold during a 2012 insurrection that briefly overran the provincial capital Goma, 35 miles to the south. M23 was then chased by Congolese and UN forces into neighbouring Rwanda and Uganda, but the insurgents began a renewed offensive last month. The UN said on Sunday that the violence in Bunagana had forced 25,000 people to flee the area. The clashes have also reignited old animosities between Congo and Rwanda. On Sunday, Congolese authorities accused Rwandan soldiers and artillery of supporting the attack on Bunagana. Rwanda has repeatedly denied backing M23's latest offensive.